Yo guys, what's up? Phly here. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the current state of War Thunder Naval Forces and the future of that branch of military in War Thunder. Just FYI, today's video is going to be a lot more serious than my normal videos, mainly because I want these points to get heard. I have a lot of opinions that I need to express and a lot of solutions that I need to propose. With that said, please don't take what I say as fact or as gospel. Please think about what I say critically and just don't jump on PhlyDaily's bandwagon. Also, this video is not meant to attack War Thunder or to demonize War Thunder. All this video is a player's opinion of testing War Thunder Naval Forces for the last 3 months. Okay, we got that over with. Let's begin on the spiel. Cutting right to the chase, I think War Thunder Naval Forces needs to be discontinued. That's a big statement to say, but I'll give you my reasons. So when War Thunder Naval Forces was released into CBT, closed beta test, or the players who bought a pack could test it out, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to get into those fast boats with the automatic cannon, sail around the map at 80 kilometers an hour, and experience a new genre of gameplay. However, after about the 14th battle, well, at least for me, I started to slowly realize that this was it. This was War Thunder Naval Forces. This is the concept that War Thunder came up with. Disclaimer, it still is in testing and has not been released to the public. However, it has been released to the public because if you pay money, you're able to go try it out, just like a movie is released to the public and you pay money to go see it at a theater. So it still is in testing, but it's released to the public. I don't know, it just puts a really bad taste in my mouth. Anyways, back to it. So, War Thunder Naval Forces, in my opinion, is disrespectful to the overall game that is War Thunder. If we take a look, this is only for RB. I don't really have much experience in arcade or sim. So with Air RB, I think it pretty much explains itself. There's a lot of movement, a lot of skill, and a lot of planning to get on somebody's six, or at least to get into position to fire the guns. And when you are in position, you have to have a good understanding of the gun's velocity and aim to be able to hit that plane. So a lot of skill, a lot of fun, and a decent learning curve. Now for War Thunder tanks or ground forces, you can't just go out into the open of the map and expect to get a kill. Well, you can sometimes, but most of the times you'll get your ass blast back to tier 1. You have to understand the map, you have to understand your enemy's armor, you have to understand your armor, you have to understand the velocity of your gun, where their ammo's at, where their gunner's at, what spot's the best spot on the map, where the enemies might come from. So there's a lot to learn and a lot to get good at. So that's one of the reasons why we keep coming back to War Thunder, or at least in my opinion, why I keep coming back to War Thunder, is because I can never master everything. And when I do well with one of those skills and I get rewarded in game for it, it feels awesome. And then looking at War Thunder Naval Forces, it seems to throw what made RB Air and RB Tanks fun and addicting out of the window. You start to realize that all you do is you press W, go to the objective, hold down the trigger. You don't even have to aim up or down. You just put the cursor on your target, lead them a little bit, and you'll start to hit. There's no depth. There's no skill. It's just who can spam the most. It's just anti-air on water. Honestly, it feels like one of my custom battles, or a user-made custom battle, when a whirlwind can float on the water at 80 kilometers an hour, and that's War Thunder Naval Forces. Now, I'm not saying this to bash the game. I'm just trying to get across that this game is a waste of time. It's a waste of War Thunder's time when they could be working on War Thunder Modern Mode with Challengers and Abrams and T-90s, Leos, attack choppers, Michael Bay, you know, instead of SPAA on water. So even if War Thunder Naval Forces was fantastic, we all loved it, would that bring in new players? Just think about it. Do many people in this world know about patrol boats? What brought you into War Thunder? Was it the Tiger tank? Was it the T-34? Was it the IS-4? Was it the P-40? Was it the Focke-Wulf 190, the Spitfire, the Hunter. Do you get where I'm going at? Like, we all know these iconic vehicles and planes from history. And the real challenging thing that War Thunder now has to deal with is how to advertise to the masses these boats. Now, I'm not saying that these boats are lame or stupid. All I'm trying to get at is that they're unknown. Not many people know what the PR-183 is or the MGB, but I guarantee you, if you ask a war gamer, a gamer in this type of genre of war and vehicles and history, hey, what was the Bismarck? What was the Hood? What is USS Iowa? They might be able to tell you that they're battleships, but if you ask them what's a PR-183, what's MGB, they're probably going to say Ecstasy or Class A Ebola. What I think's happening right now is that War Thunder loves their baby so much, aka Naval Forces, that they're willing to do anything to make it a reality. And sometimes things shouldn't happen, or sometimes you need to take a deep breath, step back, and assess the situation. Because if we look at our good buddy World of Warplanes, if they would have just chilled out, relaxed, and observed what War Thunder was doing, they could have made a much more competitive game than what they have now. I'm not bashing it, but it just doesn't add up in this market anymore. It's, well, I said I wasn't gonna bash it, but it's pretty much a joke. And hopefully this statement doesn't bite me in the ass, because I still want them to make a ship game. But War Thunder isn't called War Thunder Ship Battle Game Only Exclusive Gameplay Game. It's called War Thunder. They don't have to add these things. And if it keeps going at this rate, I think it's just going to be a massive waste of time and resources for War Thunder. That's all I'm getting at. Okay, so that's over with. That was just my spiel on why War Thunder Naval Forces won't be popular. If you guys are still tuning into this video and you hear my voice right now, please go ahead and in the comment section below, type pancakes. All right, it'll be an inside joke to us only. So what do? How do we make War Thunder Naval Forces, or how do we make War Thunder ships? Well, call me crazy. I flipped-flopped from this position many times, but from playing War Thunder Naval Forces and seeing how dull it is, we have to add big ships. We have to. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for that, and I understand, but deep down in my heart, I think that is the only way to make War Thunder ships, Naval Forces, popular. And if you say big ships will never work in War Thunder, how do you know? Have you ever tested it out for yourself? Or have you only listened to War Thunder staff tell you that it won't work? Or have you only listened to me, who ate the message that it would never work, without really critically thinking about the current mode we have now and what we could have? I made that mistake and I do apologize, but this is seriously from the heart. So for the people that are really concerned and against big capital ship combat in War Thunder, they kind of say the same thing. They have the same line of concerns, which are concernable. However, this is a video game and things can be tailored around to make those concerns go away and make a mode work. Okay, just bear with me. One of their main concerns is time. Oh, big ships take us long time to get into battle, and I don't want to sit for 2 hours or sail for 2 hours just to get one-shotted. I agree with that. That's a valid concern. That would suck to sail for 2 hours and get one-shotted. But where was the concern for tank battles when CBT was coming out for War Thunder Ground Forces? I don't know if you guys have heard about this battle. It's one of the biggest in World War II history, Battle of Kursk. It took over a month to complete. But then if we take a look at one of the battles in World War II against ships, the Battle of Denmark Strait against Bismarck and Hood, the whole battle lasted a day. So what I think should be done is they need to increase the speed of battleships and decrease the range of the battleship to make the gameplay work. And if you say, oh, Phly, goddamn, that ain't historical and that ain't realistic, I'm against that. But then you're for what War Thunder Naval Forces is now? You consider that historical or realistic? You have gunboats in broad daylight engaging at breakneck speed at point blank range over an invisible cap circle. Like, I might have been too obvious with my tone this video, but I want War Thunder naval forces to be a full fleet game. I want battleships, I want aircraft carriers, I want heavy cruisers, I want light cruisers, I want destroyers. And yes, it will be difficult to balance battleships, aircraft carriers, heavy cruisers, light cruisers, destroyers, but we can start working on it. And instead of testing anti-air on water for the 4th month in a row, we should start testing this stuff out. Because if we can't get this capital ship balance to work, then I think War Thunder should just scrap naval forces, because it's just gonna be a waste of time, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's gonna be a lot of work for really only in-house earnings. The only people that are really gonna play are people who already play War Thunder. It's not gonna have the lure of, holy shit, look at that big ship, I can control that, I can blow up another big ship like that. It's not gonna have that. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me hear your take in the comment section below. Good or bad, with or against me, I don't care. I just wanted to get a discussion going on, because what happened last time we kind of released a video like this. Remember that hacking video that I had to take down, or they told me to take down because they didn't want to show people that there were hacks in War Thunder? And I do regret showing that video, because I showed a lot of people that there were hacks for War Thunder, but War Thunder denied that there were hacks for War Thunder. And now they seem to have a committee that analyzes accounts and ban people for hacking. So good or bad, with or against, let me hear your opinion. Let's get a discussion on, and tell War Thunder what we want or what we don't want. Guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. Until next time, peace out.